Hello everybody and welcome back to another Tomb Tuesday. Today is October 25th, 2022. And for those of you who don't know, today was the first official burr from the Fountain of Life. Actually the first and second as of 30 minutes ago from the time of this recording. We did just finish Epoch 14 and it did result in another print. All right, so let's get started here. Today is a special Tomb Tuesday. Today is the culmination of 6 months of hard work and building and finally seeing the result of the team's hard work. With the support of the community, our ecosystem continues to grow, as well as our development team and office. A team of over 40 plus engineers, developers, and designers work around the globe and around the clock daily to bring you Tomb and Life. I am especially proud of each and every person involved to make this happen. The first burr is dedicated to all of you in the Tomb and Life community. We give you the Fountain of Life. All right, so there's sort of the opening monologue. It does go on, talks about the community, the fans, even talks about the haters. This is the drive. This is the passion to keep it going. There is no precedent. There is no playbook for what they're doing, for what they're building. He talks about the vibrant ecosystem on Phantom, Tomb, and Life. Goes over some statistics for you today with over 4,000 L shares staked in the Fountain of Life. And with 2 conditions to print were not only met, but they were exceeded. And this goes on to say that Epoch 13, that was the one earlier this morning. And actually also Epoch 14 did make the printer go burr. So now it's in everyone's hands. And they will continue to monitor the data that they collect and make any necessary adjustments and tweaks as time goes on. Congratulations, everyone. Without you, none of this is possible. Now, the Fountain of Life represents a core piece of infrastructure that allows us to create a gamified way of earning yield. Expect more from the Tomb and Life team. So there's a lot to unpack in what's going on there, especially usage of the word gamified, talking about Tomb and Life, both the ecosystems, talking about the communities that are involved, 40 plus engineers and developers and designers around the globe. So the team is very, very, very large and only expanding. So there's a lot going on there, and that is really, really, really great to see. All right, let's get into some Tomb updates. We do have 3 very important things to talk about here. Number 1, the transition from V3, with v3.tomb.com, is now complete. So now tomb.com is the V3 that you were seeing for the last few weeks. Full integration has been completed. So it went as smooth as I could ever ask for. This iteration of tomb.com will be more beneficial to new users and helps in keeping the style, branding, and ease of use on par with the rest of our ecosystem. So as we've talked about in the last few weeks, a lot of effort, a lot of thought, a lot of planning, a lot of designing has gone into the next wave, gone into new users that aren't here today and they're not here tomorrow, but they will be coming at some point. Making that onboarding process as easy as possible, streamlining the websites, cleaning up the UI, even as we talked about last week, just fixing some of these smaller things that are really not a big deal. They don't affect the protocol, but it's one of those things that when a new user comes on, they just have a better experience. So that is what's going on with tomb.com and is now fully integration. V3 has been pushed to tomb.com and that is all done. You can use the toggle switch now on the advanced tab while on tomb.com, which is great while you're in the swap for Tomb Swap, and you'll be able to pull up the charts and see liquidity history and trade history. You'll be able to get your swap information right there for all of the info that you need while you're making those stops. And then you'll have a lot of trading view tools and indicators and drawing tools and things of that nature right on the chart. So it makes it very convenient. All right, number 2, Masonry V2 is currently being worked on in the lab. Now, this version of the Masonry will be a modified version of the Fountain for T-Share and Tomb. More on this at a later date. Stay tuned. So you can start, getting some, not rumors, but you can start speculating on what that may mean. We don't have any details at the moment, but it will be Masonry V2. Now, that doesn't say Masonry V1 has gone away. Masonry V1 is still there, and you stake your T-share, and when conditions are met, it will print. Masonry V2 looks like it's going to be another thing, or maybe something else that you could do with T-share. So more information on that at a later date. And third, if that wasn't enough, I have one more surprise coming to Tomb.com. We are in the process of integrating Simplex on TombSwap. For those of you who don't know, that is your Fiat on-ramp. So soon you will be able to use your credit card to purchase FTM. This is yet another feature that we've been working on and will help existing users and greatly help onboard new users. There it is again, new users when the market turns more favorable. Having these features in place now will help to ensure the onboarding process is smooth and has the least amount of hurdles for anyone new to DeFi. So let's take a look at these graphics real quick. All right, first up, we have the advanced tab is open, and this is on Tomb.com. So full V3 integration pushed over to Tomb.com. Click on the advanced tab. If you just open a regular swap, you would see this dialog box here, and then you click on advanced, it'll open up this window here, and you'll have your charts and all the other information there. This is the Masonry V2. So it says, get ready. It's coming soon. We're getting close to the launch of our Masonry V2, which will offer new and interesting ways to utilize your T-share. Stake your T-share to earn Tomb whenever the conditions are met. And buy crypto directly with your credit card. This is DeFi meets CeFi. TombSwap has integrated with Simplex to allow for crypto purchases directly from your credit card on our swap. Simplex, Visa, and MasterCard. All right, moving on with some life updates. So the greenhouse is now complete. We talked about adding and integrating L3 and USDC. That is finalized. You can go on, and it's on life.com over to the greenhouse. So life.com /greenhouse. You'll be able to see Tomb, Life, L3, and USDC. These pools are the automatically compounding pools that when you deposit, you'll get a receipt token. Further utility is being worked on for those receipt tokens at the moment. And in other life news, of course, as we already spoke about in the very beginning, the Fountain is live. All right, so from the initial inception to the first print has been a very challenging road. There is such a delicate balance when it comes to token supply, market conditions, perceived value, utility, risk, reward, and a myriad of other variables that all require a lot of thought, planning, and testing. Not to mention being able to work on these things was only possible because we have the most incredible community in all of crypto. There are no communities that I am aware of that even come close to the Tomb Life community. All of you are the reason we work day after day and continue to build a sustainable and safe experience within the DeFi sector. The first print was a nod to the community and all the people that helped make this a reality. It doesn't stop there though. The Fountain is only the first step. There is still much more to come. So very exciting stuff coming out of life at the moment. And of course, talking about the Fountain and the Fountain's first, prints now. So we're back to back. Here's a graphic for live now. The Fountain of Life has officially launched. Visit life.com /Fountain and explore the latest addition to our expanding Tomb Life ecosystem. Stake your L share to earn life whenever the conditions are met. As a refresher, start earning yields on life.com. There's the garden, the terrace, the greenhouse, the nursery, and now the Fountain of Life. 5 different ways to earn different tokens, from L share to earning swap fees, auto compounding single stake for L3 USDC. That's got going on there. Greenhouse. Right, same deal, auto compound, receipt tokens, STL tokens, Life Tomb, L3 got added, USDC got added, nursery, single stake with life rewards, and then of course the Fountain of Life, the boardroom, stake your L share to earn life rewards. So really cool stuff, lots of things happening just on the life side. We already covered a multitude of things that are happening on the Tomb side. All right, moving on. Tomb chain stats. Another milestone has been hit, and this time it's wallets. The wallets have crossed over the 3,000 wallet threshold and has now created a new milestone. So 3,000 wallets, actually 3,062 at the time of this writing, and transactions are pushing. We had 850 at the time of the writing. We're at 870,000 at the time of the Tomb Tuesday. So things are moving along there. It's great. There's a lot of growth. There's expandability of Tomb Chain. It's being utilized. And of course, they're just analyzing that data non-stop. So over here, we can see Tomb Chain analytics. 7,475 transactions per day on average. Total transaction 870,371. Total blocks 870,481. Wallets 3,058. So that is really, really, really good. Something that we definitely like to see. FELIX.com updates. So the beta version of our FELIX providing tool is well underway, and we are actively working on this to be able to launch as soon as possible. So if you remember from last week, this is the liquidity incentives on FELIX.com. And he goes on to talk about why liquidity is one of the single most important factors when it comes to the exchange. And it doesn't matter whether it's a SEX, whether it's central exchange, or a DEX, a decentralized exchange. Liquidity is what helps you appeal to larger traders. Not only that, it reduces slippage for every trader. So the more you have in liquidity, the less hit you need to take when you want to go swap for that pair, when you want to go buy, whatever it is. You want to buy Life, you want to buy Tomb, you want to buy L-share, T-share, or whatever it is. If there's a ton in liquidity, then your slippage is going to be very low. It's also very appealing to people that are coming into the market with $250,000, $500,000, $1 million, $10 million, $25 million, whatever the case may be. They don't want to be able to go on to an exchange and then have slippage at 30, 40, 50, 60% because they have a big order. So liquidity is very, very, very important. And there will be liquidity incentives coming to FELIX.com, and that was talked about last week. So we're looking to see how that all shakes out, looking to get some beta versions coming so that we get a much better idea on what we're looking at there. So very good. Provide liquidity and earn. You'll be able to earn token rewards for providing liquidity on FELIX.com. Stay tuned for more details. Okay, Fanny and T-Bone updates. This week, we continue with the Life of Crypto comic series with Ye Roll's Life. This is actually a part 2, but Ye Rolled What is Tomb? All right, now, Fountain of Life is live. Fountain of Life is live, and that is a huge milestone that needed to be reached before moving further along with the airdrop process. There is still much to do regarding infrastructure, but be well aware that I appreciate your patience. Timing plays an integral role concerning airdrops, and we aim to make the timing as beneficial to our users as possible. So basically, hang tight, relax. When the market is ready, things will happen, all right? But until then, you have this comic right here. We'll put that on the screen. You can pause it if you need to, and then we'll move on to the outro here, and this will wrap it up for this Tomb Tuesday. The future is bright. The Tomb Life ecosystem is unlike any other ecosystem in the world. We operate on both Phantom and our own in-house L2 Tomb Chain. We offer endless possibilities for yield farming, supplying, and borrowing. Our ecosystem is designed to not only withstand bullish and bearish market conditions, but to provide years of sustainable, safe, and rewarding opportunities for all users, new and veteran. And this is the updated checklist because there's new stuff. And with new stuff, it gets updated. So, buy crypto with your credit card. This is new. Masonry V2. This is new. FELIX liquidity incentives. This is also new. All right, so we have coming soon. There's some question marks over here. So some other things. Fountain of Life, we can see, is now green, which is fantastic. We have the Game of Tomb is green. Should have the Game of Life. Game of Life right here is green. So we still have a mobile wallet coming, airdrops, Fanny, T-Bone only, NFT marketplace, launchpad, lending platform, DeFi derivatives exchange, and the Life Chain Layer 1. And then the three things we just talked about before. New website UI that is also live. So this is an incredible amount of things for any protocol, period, hands down. This is a lot of stuff that's going on, and it's great to see all this building regardless of market conditions. That will wrap it up for this Tomb Tuesday update number 59. Happy Tomb Tuesday. Keep calm, tomb on, and enjoy life.